Smart Center, where the lights are on after an 89-64 Bulldog win over Sonoma State. Coach Rodney Terry and Tyler Johnson, our Bulldog player of the game, are here for the post-game news conference. Our conversation with the coach brought to you by Fashion Furniture, River Park. Nothing like it in all of California. Coach, this game had just about everything. What did you take out of it for your team moving forward?
You know, it wasn't really a long game. You know, I said that even before the lights went out. I said that this game was going on forever. But you know what? We came out with the kind of intensity we wanted to have from a defensive standpoint. You know, when we have those guys coming in off the bench, we need our second line guys to come and bring that same intensity. I felt we had a little bit of a drop off, which let these guys back in the game a little bit early. But I thought we approached the game the right way in terms of our intensity and effort early in the game. And you know, that's something we've got to be able to sustain, though. We can't have a drop off.
Speaking of sustaining, you shot it so well at UCLA. I know you felt it was important to back that up and build some consistency. How pleased were you with the way your team shot the ball, especially from the perimeter?
We put a lot of work in. Guys are spending more time, you know, getting shots up right now. This time of year, you know, once you get past finals, guys got more time to shoot in the gym. And you know, we've had opportunities over the last 3 days to have shooting workouts, and where we just exclusively get shots up. And you know, anytime you're able to groove your shot, repetition over and over doing it, you know, we've had pretty good results with it here. And you know, we fit, you know, like you said earlier, that started before we went to the break and stuff. But we've had good carryover with that.
You pulled the trigger on making Aaron Anderson your main point guard, and then he has to leave the game after getting bonked in the head today. What can you tell us about how he's doing and how concerned you are moving forward with him?
I think he's going to be fine. You know, I think you know, this day and time, anytime you have a blow to the head, you know, and you have a little bit of blurriness, you're gonna be very overcautious with having a player return to the game. But he's going to be fine. Aaron's a tough kid, and all indications right now he's fine. We just took, you know, extra cautionary, you know, with what happened with him.
And it's good that you have 12 days until your next game, but when that game comes, how big a game is this for a nationally ranked San Diego State team that is just absolutely loaded?
Well, I mean, you know, they're a team that's picked to win our league. They're a team that Coach Fisher's done an unbelievable job in building that program. They're a program that we, you know, you often look around the country in terms of programs you want to model yourself after. How did they get that done? How did they build that program? You know, they're one of those programs. You say, hey, you know what, we want to be exactly like those guys, and if we can build it and have that magic formula the way those guys have done it, we'd like to do that likewise. And you know, to have an opportunity to have them as the first one out, obviously a tough challenge for us. We know that. Our whole league is going to be a tough challenge, you know, and but we welcome that. We played a very difficult non-conference schedule, one that I think has prepared us for this for our conference slate. So I think our guys will be excited about it. It's a new season right now, 0-0, and you know, this time of year is a grind. January's a grind month. You got to get in and really want it, and you got to execute. Just talked to our guys a little while ago about this time of year. We know exactly how we want to play and what we want to do. Now it's about execution and details and who really wants to do it. So when we get to February, separation month.
We'll go to Ricardo from the Collegian.
Tyler, you scored your last 25 points. What's going through your mind right now?
Didn't really feel like a career high. It was a really long game, and then we had that delay. It was just kind of a weird game, but I mean, I'm glad that you know, my teammates put me in an opportunity to be able to do that. Like Coach said, we're getting a lot more shots up because you know, school's open. So I mean, it's a good feeling.
Coach, can you talk more about what really gave way to shooting 54.5% from the field and 55% from the mark?
You know what, I think again through repetition, our guys are obviously being more confident in terms of their shooting right now. They're getting in a groove right now, you know, and you know, I think even when we weren't shooting the ball particularly well this year, we were getting great shots. And you know, 95% of this game is all confidence. You step up there, you know, when you're open, can you make that shot? Again, our guys are getting plenty of repetition and practice to do that right now.
And you guys have a big game coming up against San Diego State. To get a win like this, one that's pretty decisive, what does that do to help the team heading into Mountain West Conference play?
Well, I mean, since we've gotten back, our whole priority and our big picture right now has been preparing for conference play. We don't ever slight any opponent that we have. We respect every opponent that we have. But this game, and as well, the last couple games in our non-conference slate was about us getting better to prepare us for conference play. You play for conference play. Conference play gives you an opportunity for postseason play. You know, our conference this year right now is projected to, you know, possibly going into conference play for 16 to be in postseason play. So, you know, with that, you know, you welcome the challenge. You know they're not going to be any nights off, and it's going to make us better, and we're excited about it.
We'll go back to Paul Leffler from KMJRU.
For Tyler, you know, the career high 25 points, second game in a row, you make 4 threes. You've never done that before the last game at UCLA. I'm wondering though, do you write in a journal or anything? Do you ever write stuff down?
No, not really. What?
I'm thinking you might want to do that tonight, so, you know, when you have kids and grandkids, you can tell about the day that you literally shot the lights out.
I think I might have to take your advice on that one.
Did you feel more confident out there because of the way you were able to play personally at UCLA?
Yeah, I was able to make shots down there late in the game, and I mean I'm getting a lot of shots up, getting up to 300 shots a day. The rest of my teammates, you see, you know, Marvell's knocking down his shots. You know, KO's starting to get into his groove again. So everybody seems like they're coming up to speed.
And what are you personally going to be working on between now and January 9th when the Aztecs roll in?
Probably my leadership skills. I mean, you see, I had to go in there and play the point there at the end of the game when Aaron got hurt. So kind of getting us to do our stuff, and then you know, just keep being the leader off the floor and make sure we're all doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Now we'll go to KMPH 26.
Coach, now that the non-conference play is over, league is getting ready to start. How prepared and how confident are you and your team going into pretty much a new season?
Well, I said earlier just to our guys, you know, we played all different styles this non-conference slate. We played teams that I feel like are really good basketball teams. You know, play a really good competitive Washington State team. UCLA, again, they've got great personnel in terms of talent level that they have. I think a much improving Texas team. I think all those teams, when you look at it, played a really good Colorado team here. I think they all, you know, brought a dimension of the Mountain West and what we're going to see as we embark on our first campaign through the Mountain West. Teams of size, teams that can push the basketball, teams that can guard, teams that are going to play the ball screens multiple different ways. So I think, you know, as you put a non-conference schedule together, you want one that prepares you for your league play, and I think we've had that, you know, in this early part of the season. So we're excited about where we're going, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be tough every night out, but you wouldn't want it any other way.
All right, Coach, Happy New Year.
Thanks, Paul.
All right, that's Coach Rodney Terry after an 89-64 Fresno State victory over Sonoma State.